Welcome back to another episode of Married Now What Podcast. I am your host, Jaron, and this is my beautiful wife,
Garlene.
And together we are married.
Married. Now what?
Mm-hmm. Back with another episode. We'd like to thank everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed, joined on to this movement.
Yes.
Please continue to share the content, like the content, comment in below, comment on the socials, all those different things.
Yes.
We appreciate everybody listening and tuning in.
Yes. We received a lot of feedback for the Bill Cosby free episode. So
free Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
and free Bill and Bill free.
Right. Got cursed out a little bit, but
oh no.
People love Bill Cosby.
People love the cause. You know, but it's like it turns into so many other situations that you think about. You know, so
I love Bill Cosby, but I mean,
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So where did that lead you? Where are we at now?
We started talking about I guess why it's so hard for our community, the Black community, to cancel someone that they love and look up to, and uncanceling somebody once, I guess, with time or apologies, uncancel culture. Yeah, and Kanye just did what was that? It wasn't a concert. It was
an album release, stadium event,
and it was packed. So
stadium event for the man ain't even say nothing.
Right.
He got a mask on and nobody was on the floor with him but him.
Right.
But he was a part of.
He was canceled like 6 months ago, 8 months ago.
For what again? Oh, for the trumping.
Yeah.
He was trumping, not tripping. He was trumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was running around with the hat, with the MAGA hat. And with the MAGA hat, he was flying off the deep end in the Oval Office. And he was talking about he was the greatest, genius alive. And
Right.
now,
yeah,
I love Kanye.
I know, I do too.
I like me some Kanye.
Yeah.
I think he's a genius. I think he is a very Edgar Allan Poe, or one of those artsy. What's my man that bit his ear off? Forget his name, but very artistic. But with all those artistic people, comes with a little cuckoo. So with that cuckoo, we was ready to cancel his ass.
Oh well, he did get canceled. I guess he's uncanceled now because everybody's looking forward to his album. Are you still able to love him, even though he said slavery?
Listen, and
slavery comment.
And this be the conversation we always have about. I could think for myself, right? I don't care what he think or say.
Right.
B, music is very contagious. Music can change and alter your mood and alter your state of being. And I would appreciate just having that. I don't want to have his personal opinions or beliefs about any subject or topic infiltrate what I think about. It can't. You can't. We two different people.
Okay.
Now, your argument is, state your argument for the people.
Well, I feel like so much. I feel like anytime an artist, is supported by the community, and we're there when you're, passing out your mixtapes, and when you first get played on the radio, and we're there. We're buying yours. I bought every CD he ever came out with.
See, that's the problem.
Streaming.
Should have been bootlegging like me. Won't feel as bad.
Oh my God. Allegedly.
Right.
And you're a fan. I think that sometimes once an artist gets to a certain tax bracket, they forget where they come from, and they forget how their comments might offend their core fan base, And
yeah, but again, their personal comments may offend you,
right?
But that doesn't mean you have to stop liking their art. because of.
I know it's a struggle, but I mean,
You know how many people Charles Barkley offended back in the day? But Charles Barkley,
as far as what do you mean? What was he? What was
he
he
used
doing?
to say crazy stuff about parents and parenting their
Oh,
children.
he said something about like bigger women or something.
He said
right?
something about bigger women.
Yeah.
He said something about women in a certain state before. Like, he be wilding.
Yeah, it's like it's some state where he feels like there's no pretty women.
Yeah, like he be bugging out, but
Yeah.
people still love Charles. People still can't take away that he's a Hall of Fame MVP basketball legend. They will never remove that.
I mean, I feel like it's a little different making an offensive comment versus a comment that sets us back years and years.
No, it
and
set
decades.
him back because he was the only one looking like a damn fool.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. I didn't vote for him, for Trump. I didn't, go out here and parade his hat and merchandise.
So you
That's how
don't
he
think
go.
that it hurts the community, the culture, to have someone go against?
That's a double-edged sword, right? Because on one hand, I feel like, why isn't the community strong enough to say, I don't give a damn what he's doing. I'm going to vote and think for myself, right?
Yeah, I don't.
And then on the other
I don't think that made people vote for him. I think
No.
that
Go ahead.
it's hurtful to. Okay, so
He wasn't influencing no votes, in other words, in my opinion. That wasn't about an influence of votes. It didn't set anybody back. It set him back.
okay, so when he was supporting Trump, do you think that was in the interest of the black community?
No. It wasn't in my interest at all.
Right. So, but you still.
I'm only about the music. I mean,
Yeah,
About the music.
I really don't know how you. I wish I
If
could
out-
do that because I, like in this past 10, 15 years, I done lost Bill Cosby. I done lost R. Kelly. Kanye really threw me off.
you know where he gonna lose me? If that album is
Wayne,
trash.
Lil Wayne, I had to stop. He offended me
Yeah.
with the
The brown girls, the dark skinned girls.
what did he say about no matter how pretty a girl is, she'll look better if she was a red light skin.
And so you ain't gonna sing I'm Millie. I'm Millie. When you turn the channel.
I mean,
But come on now, keep it 100, keep it a buck. Exactly. The one with Nicki and Drake on it right now, you gonna turn it off?
I don't sing his part. Or I turn back when I know Drake is on. Yeah.
It's the music. I can separate those things. Right? You're a douchebag. And you'll always be a douchebag.
But douchebag is different. Like there's certain artists out there who have reputations of being rude, or I can overlook that. But I just really have a problem with the supporting of Trump. Like when I think about all the things that Trump has said, as far as grabbing by the pussy, shithole countries.
Look at my African American over there. That one right there.
Yeah, like this is not even fucking funny, but what else? What else? He made fun of disabled people. Pocahontas.
Whatever you want to call it, that motherfucker said it. He did it. Whatever he wanted.
He's offended everyone except.
Whatever came to his head, he was gonna say that. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
They're good people on both sides. Like any way that he could have.
But guess what? People still might not agree with him, and they'll say, "Oh, well, he was a good businessman." They'll give his credit or his prop to his business acumen. They can't. They won't. They might not stay at the Trump Tower, but they're gonna give him his credit and say, "Yo, he has some good business moves."
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how I feel about the music or the art. Now, some things, again, some things are challenging to kind of agree with, because it takes you right back to the why you don't like him no more. Right? So you hear Kels, like, oh, God.
Yeah.
He got trial coming up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
With new evidence of young boys a part of this conversation.
Right.
So, it is one of them things like, I think he's going to be canceled forever. R. Kelly.
I don't know. Because people...
If he don't beat it. I think he's going to be canceled.
It's like, it kind of just makes you want to give up standing up for,
Well, back to
rights
the conversation, though. You were saying, though, that there was a difference, though.
Absolutely.
That there was a difference between the cancel culture and men and, versus
yes,
women.
it's much easier for a man to be forgiven or uncanceled than it is for a woman, Like, when you think about all the things that Kanye's said, the rants that he's going on, actually supporting Trump, when you think about that, right? Mm-hmm. Then you think about Chrisette Michele being canceled for just she performed at the inauguration. She's still kind of blackballed.
Yeah.
I
always thought Chrisette was like,
Don't do that.
I mean.
Okay, so maybe because...
I'm not saying she's not lit. She's nice. We definitely went to see her live before. But is she a A-list or like a G-list?
Don't do that to Chris. Wow.
No, I like Chris.
Wow.
I like you, honey.
But
maybe it was something like her
she
star
wasn't
power.
As popular.
Yeah, her star power wasn't bright enough.
Okay.
That cancel came through and just crushed her.
Mm-hmm.
But
what about Doja Cat? She's still canceled.
I don't even know if Doja canceled no more.
I think so.
If you think you love me, that song is ringing off.
Yeah,
ringing off. So it's hard because again, like cancel culture is one of them things where if the people don't like you,
right?
They have the authority at that point to say whether or not you're going to succeed or not.
Right.
Until you make something hot, like
it's
very fickle. People are fickle and like sometimey, like
wishy-washy.
Until you hit that one, like, ooh, that was fuck. Doja did that. Oh yeah, that bitch back out. She's uncanceled. Ding. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in this space, is it easier for a man to bounce back from it, or is it the star power that makes it easier?
Oh, maybe a little bit of both.
Because Doja's star power at the moment is, shining brighter than Chrisette.
Chrisette was, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that plays a part in it. But what about Chrissy Teigen? Because Chrissy Teigen is in the midst of cancel culture.
Right.
That's one of those things. She ain't bounced back yet from it. But in her part, a part of her situation was she was like verbally abusive.
I thought she was just kind of like sticking up for herself. But I don't really know.
Possibly. You never know what it could have been. Mm-hmm. But the people don't care. Mm-hmm. Once you've done up, you've done up. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem.
So is there anything that an artist can do that will make you say, all right, you know what? I can't separate the art from the man.
I mean, R. Kelly is the closest thing, Okay. He makes it hard.
Yeah.
Because the music was so great. Mm-hmm. And it was for such a long time. Mm-hmm. It covered, at least 20 years, 2 decades. Mm-hmm. That's a whole generation of kids and parents turning into to do those things that he was doing.
Yeah,
it's very easy to walk away from the art because it was just so egregious.
Yeah,
it was just too much.
Yeah,
and it's very easy, to support anybody that doesn't want, that. Mm-hmm. But again, there's people out there that love him still.
Yeah.
And they putting money on his books and they rocking his joints right now.
Yeah. Yeah, people love I guess.
It touched his soul.
I guess.
Remember how he got off. He got off because the first time. Mm-hmm. The tapes, He got off because he had the money, but he dropped fire in between the trial. Chocolate Factory, I think it was TP2 and all of this, 6 years. 6 years went by before he got,
he went to trial.
Yeah. 6 years. I mean, he probably dropped 5 or 6 albums every year. Like before,
dropped 5 or 6.
By the time we looked up, we was back in love with him. And it's like, damn, I mean, almost forgot he had
Well, see, my excuse for R. Kelly is I was young at the time.
He wasn't that young.
I was young at the time.
He was
so
in our early 20s. He wasn't that young.
No.
Shit. I remember the party like it was yesterday. Going to watch the sex tape party.
You went, oh God, please. Allegedly.
The crazy part is I couldn't watch it. I literally walked out the room. I'm like, oh, this is nuts. He's going crazy. Like back then, I walked out the room, walked to the kitchen. Like, I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Somebody had a sex tape party?
Yeah, them DVDs was on the bootleg corners everywhere.
Oh my God, those
them
poor
joints
girls.
Was everywhere when it came out, and it puts you in a position like, damn, Kels. But again, he mastered the art, and he pumped music, and he made people fall back in love, and he made them uncanceled. So what Kanye is going through, real time right now, his newest album is on his way. It's named after his mother. Fresh off of a divorce with Kim. He's in a space where, his identity is of utmost secrecy or privacy, so he don't show his face. He put a mask on his face. I like it. I'm gonna be honest. It keeps a certain level of for real, like autonomy. Like everybody knows you, and he know everybody knows me. But it's the fact that I can do it, and y'all still gonna pack this stadium,
right?
And I don't gotta say one word, and y'all love me.
Well, I mean, I saw a couple people recording at the concert, and apparently they didn't realize that he wouldn't be saying anything at all. They were kind of shocked.
Yeah, as they should, because that was artistic. That was art.
Oh, that was art. Okay.
That was art.
Yeah.
And, but for the cancel culture, he ain't getting canceled.
He's been uncanceled.
Yeah, he's uncanceled. But again, it was surrounding how the music sounds, right? So if the music sounds great, he's straight. If the music is suspect, the peanut gallery is going to be louder than ever.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's going to be louder than ever. They'll make them remember, oh, don't forget, man, he was canceled a couple months ago.
Yeah.
This year, like, don't forget, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Mr. Fake, running for president. But I think it's, it's subjective. I don't know. I really don't. But it is, because, when you say the difference between the women, this is what I was thinking of. Monique. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Because her cancel culture was different.
Right.
Like, they cancel her.
Yeah.
They cancel her voice.
Yeah.
And she was trying to have a voice about unjust things.
Yeah, and they canceled Steve Harvey, and he's back.
Yeah,
he's
back.
uncanceled. Yeah, so.
No, they fired him now. He got fired from a couple of his gigs, but he still
that might have been for viewing. Low ratings, maybe.
He still got gigs. That's the point.
Yeah. Oh, Nick Cannon. They tried to cancel him. Yeah.
They tried to cancel him.
Look, he's back.
I just saw Nick about to have a daytime talk show.
So it's all good now.
He might be replacing Wendy Williams.
No. You think they're going to cancel Wendy?
Yes. If the people had enough of Wendy, Wendy will get canceled. Absolutely.
Yeah.
She had a mean run, but her life is falling apart on television.
Oh, no.
And if the people say, yo, enough is enough, you just offended someone else.
Yeah.
If she offends that LGBT community.
I think she did kind of at one point, but she made an apology right away. The very next day.
The movement is strong. We getting you up out of here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But Wendy's a good example of it, because even if she does get canceled, right? Wendy could bounce back.
Absolutely.
She'll find a different platform. She'll have more tea. She'll have more exclusive tea.
Yeah.
And people gonna tune in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
You're
I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's like it's hard
Yeah.
to separate it because entertainment.
Well, for some people, it's not hard for everyone.
Maybe.
I go based off of what are you being charged with that requires a cancellation.
Yeah. What's the offense?
Yeah. And are you showing remorse? Do you care? What actions are you taking to rectify? I don't know. It's different with each person, but you know.
Women getting a raw deal. Women getting a raw deal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who got canceled and didn't as a woman and didn't bounce back. Couldn't bounce back outside of like Monique or something like that.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Oh, what's that white woman name with the big nose?
Oh my God! Allegedly.
The comedian girl. Oh man, she took a hit. I don't think she bounced back as well. Not Chelsea Handler, the other one.
She passed away.
She alive with the red hair. Whatever her name is.
Joan.
Not Joan. Joan passed.
Oh.
Whatever the woman name is. She could not make it
Yeah,
back.
she took a hit.
She done up. Oh, I forgot her name. If I say it, you know exactly what it is.
She was on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
She does that.
Yes,
yeah.
don't get a day. Yep, her. Her. That big jar of Hellman's mayonnaise.
Yeah. That's the sound bite that she does. I can't remember her name.
But yeah, I don't know. Cancel culture. So
Cancel.
is cancel culture something that is meant to be harmful?
Cancel culture harmful. I think that the people realize how much power they have, and whether an artist succeeds or has a hard time bouncing back from whatever they might have done, and
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, babe, one day we'll be big enough to, and hopefully we don't have to fight.
Oh, I don't, because I'm gonna hit you with allegedly.
Oh, you ain't getting canceled?
Allegedly.
That's the key word.
Yeah.
That is the key word. That's to get you out of lawsuit word.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing anything that's harmful to people. And if I say something offensive, I'm not that much of a jerk where I think the problem is when you don't take accountability. So if you say something offensive and you didn't know it was going to offend a group or whatever it is, you can take accountability and try to rectify it, whether it's being educated in that area.
Well, but you can't take accountability when your money involved.
What you mean?
As an entertainer,
Yeah.
if you take accountability, well, after the fact, you mean? If like once the cancel culture has come?
No, if I do something wrong and someone says your statement hurt me and they can explain it to me and I feel like, okay, you know what, I understand what they're saying.
But that's the problem,
I
though.
can take accountability.
Can't nobody really say that anymore because the cancel is coming at lightning speed. So there is no time to say, "Yo, you hurt me." It's gonna be like, "Oh, you an asshole for hurting me."
Cancel you.
Yeah, the cancel is already in effect. The button has been pushed.
Yeah.
There is no time to say, "Hey, did you know that you offended me?" It's like, you stupid mother, put dumb
Right.
all over his page.
Right.
So it is harmful. That, in my opinion, I think it's meant to be harmful because you got them trolls. Them trolls are part of it.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Them communities, them the beehives and the Nicki fans and the this fan and that fan.
Yeah.
All of it is about intimidating somebody else. Which is crazy to me. But I understand it.
Very.
I totally understand. I just never been a fan like that. I've never been a geek fan like that.
What?
I said I've never been like a geeked out fan. Like I've never been. I've dropped everything to make sure. Like I'm a freeze when I see. I could care less.
Yeah.
I could care less, but that those type of people are the ones that ride or die and they ain't canceling nothing. They gonna pay $5,000 to go see Kanye.
Absolutely.
Not say one word. And then turn around and go get his brand new sneakers. $500 sneakers or flip flops that looks, like you made them yourself.
Hey, I think when it comes to canceling somebody, I think people get upset because they feel as though because you choose not to listen to someone anymore or watch their shows that you're saying that they're wrong for the support. My opinion is it's free will. If you want to, that's fine. But I also don't want to. So,
Just don't clown me when I'm back up in the club sipping on some bub. That was my joint. Toot, toot. Get a little beep, beep. Damn, Kels. Damn.
Allegedly.
Because even singing the words, I'm like, damn, he's talking about toot, toot and beating kids and shit. Like,
oh, no. You're weirding me out. All right.
Well, canceled. Where's my gavel? Canceled. And uncanceled for those that we like. I guess that's the nuts.
That's the thing. We pick and choose. That's what it is. OV. Hey, OV. Yep. He definitely called me with the Bill Cosby episode, and he expressed that we as fans we pick and choose who we want to cancel. Yep. And I do feel like that's a valid point. You know.
Yeah, no, that is very valid. Yeah, very valid.
Yeah.
And in closing, I mean, pick and choose.
No.
Who you can rock
I don't
with
even know at this
based
point.
off the principles of what they doing.
Right.
Or separate. In my opinion, separate the art from the person.
Right.
Give the person the ultimate judgment, but the art is a living testimony, of a time period. You can't remove that, so that, certain songs will live on forever. And, unless, DJs or whoever doesn't play them
right.
and people don't purchase or stream. I don't intend to purchase or stream, but if I'm at the cookout and it's on, I'm turning up.
Yeah.
And that's just, I'm just trying to be transparent,
right.
but thank you.
Thank you.
Right, thank you for watching another episode of Married Now What Podcast. I'm your host, Jaron. This is my beautiful wife,
Garlene.
Together we are Married Now What? Please make sure you subscribe, like, share this content. Peace.
Bye.